Oh. Oh, someone's hungry. Okay. So heartbreaking, guys. This is, I can't even express to you. I feel so sick to my stomach. We're just numb. Shelly and I were in the car on the way back, and he was just thrashing. He was very vocal and screaming and very, very talkative on the way back. It was very, very stressful. He just came back from Boynton Beach. We had the MRI and a spinal tap. He's like, he's a little crazed. He's not himself, no. I don't know if it's a combination of the sedation. I don't know if it's a combination of the steroid that they gave him, but he ate a whole bag of treats on the way back. It's heartbreaking. He doesn't even have a chance. No, he's eaten a lot. He's eaten a lot. But unfortunately, the hydrocephalus, I showed a photo in my last video from the neurologist that Dr. Reese had given me. Did he do that himself? He just flipped over?
Trying to hold him.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of throwing him off.
Yeah, he's out of control.
Sweet. Maybe.
No. It's not fair, Stacy. That's what Shelly and I were saying. I don't understand why. I just don't get it. And there's nothing, the most frustrating part is that there's nothing we can do to help him. There's no amount of money. There's nothing, no treatment. There's nothing we can do. These were the cards he was dealt, and it's just completely heartbreaking. I don't get it. I just don't get it. So I showed a photo that a normal brain is supposed to look like, and then Balto's brain. And his brain is like completely white. It's just all fluid. And there's just nothing to do to repair the damage it's already done. He said what did he say? His brain is basically like mush. It ate away. It is like there's like no brain. So there's no control of any of his senses, of his movement, of his sight. He can't see. Can't walk. Gets up a little bit, falls over. And it's so unfair. We did do a spinal tap because Dr. Reese said, since you've gone this far and he's already sedated, I suggest you do a spinal tap and we pull some of the fluid and check for a bacteria or a viral infection. And if it was a bacteria, then he could treat with medication. But from what he said, that the already damage done to the brain can't be reversed or repaired. Is that what you got, Shelly, too? So even if they could treat with antibiotics, if it was a bacterial, and I say that hesitantly because Dr. Reese said he didn't believe that it was. But again, he was going to wait and wait for the results that come back from the spinal tap, which we won't have back until tomorrow. But there's really nothing basically that we're waiting on that could improve his condition, sadly. I don't blame you for turning this off. I don't blame you for not wanting to watch, because you can only imagine how we feel here. Because I'm sitting here looking at this beautiful, sweet soul who, it's not about a wheelchair. It's not about giving him help walking. His brain is mush. There's nothing that they can do to repair what's already been done. They cannot drain it. He talked about that, but he said that he doesn't, that it's not something that's going to fix, no. And he doesn't even know if he put a drain in, if it would work. He felt strong it would not work, and I didn't want to put him through that, and he agreed with me. So I'm not going to put this poor baby through more and more surgeries and drains in his head and his brain. I'm not doing that to him if the doctor is telling me that it's not going to work. There's just no brain function. They did a spinal tap. It's where they shaved in behind the back of his head. They did the MRI. Hospice for what? Hospice for what? Letting him grow and letting him just be like this? I mean, I don't know. What kind of quality is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any answers. I don't know. This is one of the hardest things that we've had to deal with. You know, and to just leave him sitting in a round pen or a little room and, you know, feeding him and giving him water and letting him come out here and get sun and picking him up to carry him. And I mean, I just, what quality of life is this? He has hydrocephalus of the brain, which is fluid, and it takes over. They don't know if he was born with it. They don't know if he was born normal and came down with distemper, and he went untreated with distemper. There's no way of telling, but basically at this moment his brain is mush. It's fluid mush. Dr. Reese felt that, you know, humane euthanasia is the best for him and the fairest thing for him. He knows he's loved. Whatever he knows, whatever function of the brain. Remember, you're thinking with your healthy brain, your human emotion. Sorry, there's some planes going over. And he's panting a lot. It's very, 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 very hard. It's very sad. He's tired. It's a long day for him. Quality, no. Zero quality of life. Zero.
There's nothing there. That's the sad.
There's nothing in his brain is just mush. It's just fluid.
Okay, so
That's it.
okay.
Yes, he was an owner surrender.
Like this cancer.
No.
Sweet. Good boy. I said good boy. First.
Oh boy. Going swimming, Balto? You going swimming?
You like your bath. You do enjoy your bath.
It messes with your head because you're watching him. You know, he's finding the water, he's drinking, he's eating. It really messes with your head. big time. Oh, listen, the bottom line is we have to wait till tomorrow for the results for the spinal tap tomorrow and see what the doctor says, and then from there we just make a decision. That's all we can do. Guys, I'm gonna sign off. I just wanted to do a little update because the video from the hospital was short, and I wanted to elaborate a little bit more when I was able to just kind of collect myself, which this is gut-wrenching. I'm going to sign off. Thank you again, everybody, for being there, for your love, your support, your prayers. And I don't know what else to say at this moment. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. Balto.